Hello everyone, I know this is not the channel I don't usually talk about Microsoft and Word and Excel, but whenever I find something interesting like my video where I showed everyone how to install Windows 10 on a Samsung laptop and it helped a lot of people, whenever I find something that I think is gonna help everyone, this is a channel for games and other things, even funny things. I just try to go online and share it with everyone. So I hope this video falls into the right hands, and I hope it helps someone. And if it helps you, please leave me a thumbs up or subscribe. Perhaps I can monetize this channel. So let's go with it. I'm gonna teach you how to embed files and how to create a master file to automate information into letters. This is going to be a quick tutorial because it said that one elegant solution that I have is linking objects using what you would see as link with relative paths. It's said that it doesn't work, but I found a way after a lot of research, and I really don't understand how this works. So this is going to be a very basic tutorial. And if someone can find an explanation why, please share it with me. I'd love to know. So here you have, if you have a folder and if you have a master file, which I'm calling here contact, you can create bookmarks to call whatever information you're adding here to another file in a subfolder. The problem is that it doesn't work with relative paths. So if you want to bring this information in a thumb drive, or if you want to do like I do, I create a template folder and then I use one folder for every single client, it wouldn't work for you, but I found a way of making it work, including embedding objects like Excel. So to create an information like this, all you need to do is you give one extra space, grab the space, go to insert, bookmark, and we're gonna call this bookmark name. This is John Doe. One thing that I could not find online is, and it was pretty annoying, is that you see the zip or postal code here. Whenever I want to type something in it, I'm gonna double click. Okay, I'm gonna start typing, and it destroys the bookmark. So one solution that I found is if you go here, you grab exactly everything that you want, and then you go to the developer tab. If the developer tab is not showing, here's what you need to do. You go to file, then you go to options, then you go to I think it's display. Where is it? I don't even know. Customize ribbon. Yes. Okay. And here you're going to be seeing everything. So you just need to check or uncheck developer. Okay. Now that you are in the developer tab, you're going to click this rich text content control. Just click here. And there you go. You have a form field there. And then you go to click properties, and one thing that I like to do is I give it the title, the same name of the bookmark, so it's easily visible, right? So this is name. So I have it too, but it's not necessary if you have this. Okay, same thing I'm gonna do. Instead of destroying the zip code, I'm gonna do the rich, I'm gonna add the rich text content control properties, and I'm going to call it, I don't remember the bookmark I used there, zip underline postal. Okay, I'm gonna go here, developer, properties, and I'm going to name it is exactly how is my bookmark. Okay, then you click save. First part is done. Okay, so here you have the folder structure that I'm trying to create, right? So that folder I was in where I have my file, I called it template folder, right? So there I have my contact folder. And let's say I want to automate letters. So I'm going to go here, letters. And yeah, so let's go with letter 1. And here I have my letter, right? So the way you need to add the content here to call it from a folder above, you're gonna press Alt F9 to switch between fields and field codes. Alt, left Alt F9. And you are going to add, by going to Insert, you find this area right here where you have quick parts and object, and you are going to add quick part called field. There's another way to do this. So you're going to type F and you're going to go with file name. I don't like to preserve formatting updates. You also want to add a path to the file name, and it's going to create this for you, right? And the other thing you need to add is an include text, which is going to include text from a different file. And you click OK. So what you need to do is you need to include this thing here, file name, under the include text field. So these are not regular curly brackets. If you insert curly brackets, it doesn't do any of this. If you want to create this, you have to use the button clicking method. So you go here and then here, or you could just press Ctrl F9. You see, it's different, and it's grayed out to create this effect, which I prefer like this. You go to Options, and then you go to Advanced, and right around the middle, you are going to see under Show Document Content, Field Shading. I select Always, right? Some people like to select when selected because they don't like the gray highlight here, but I like Always, right? So as you can see, these are regular curly brackets, and this Ctrl F9 is a field code. So you can add text inside manually. Okay, so here we have the include text. I'm gonna copy and paste another field inside it. So I cannot just go in and start typing curly brackets. It's not going to be a field. And oh yes, another thing I forgot to mention during when I was editing the context is if you go here to Options, you have under Advanced, you have the option to show the bookmarks, which I recommend you select. So if you go under around show document content, you go to show bookmarks and you check this box, and it's going to put brackets around the bookmarks. Okay, so then you have include file name, and this is the syntax that you need to use, right? So what this does is, and we need quotation marks here. I'll explain why. So what this does is it is going to get the file name and the path of where letter 1 is saved, right? And what you need to do here is you need to add backward slash, and it needs to be a backward slash for the other method to work. I'll explain later. To ignore the file name, so it's going to get only the path, right? Then, because this was in a subfolder called, oh, I don't remember, letters or something else. Let me look here. It was in a subfolder called letters, yes. You need to add a double backslash and 2 periods to go 1 folder up. So I'm telling you, ignore the file name. I'm telling Word, ignore the file name, letter1.docx, and go 1 folder up. Now I'm going to type exactly what is written here. Now, so you go one folder up, but then you still have to add another double backward slash, and then you have the file name. So inside contact.docx, which is one folder above where letter 1 is, I want you to look into the bookmarks and add address 1, which is a bookmark, right? Now you need to go here, right click, update field, okay? Or you just do Control A and update field. It's going to update everything. Now if I switch from field codes, Alt F9, back into what this is supposed to show this. And I also like another field code, because if you just go and insert date, it is going to insert today's date, and the date you actually want when you're sending a letter is the save date, right? So you click here, save date, and whenever I save the file, it is going to change to that date. And there you go. I want the date and I don't want the time, so I'm gonna go and I want to do it this way. I'm gonna go here, edit field. So you see the field code, date formats. I want this type of date, Thursday, September 26, 2024. Okay, so that's day, comma, and that's the full month name, and that's the date and the year. And I can even add here if I'm going to use text, or no, I'm gonna do it the easy way. If I'm using this on a letter, then I can change it later, right? So here I have all the fields I want. Okay, so I'm gonna send a letter to this address here, Unit 2, New York, so I can delete everything, all those codes that I used as a cheat sheet. I don't need it anymore, right? And those are the reminders of what I had to say here. And those are the steps that I need to take. It's include text, file name, add bookmark, and then I have the automated letter. And if you can send 5, 6 types of different letters, and when you are creating templates, this is what we are doing now. So, dear John Doe, I look forward to our meeting on blah, blah, blah. Thank you, sincerely. Then you put your title here. Our letter is done. You can simply go to your folder and rename this letter and create other folders with this same structure here. And whenever you change it under contact, it is going to change here as well. So if I want to go back there and change it to unit 2 when it was a mistake, it's unit 3. Oops, it's outside. You see it's outside of the bookmark. So I need to go back one. Unit 3, okay, save. And if I go back to my file, I just need to go here and update field, Unit 3, okay, save, done. Okay, so this part is done. This is pretty much basic. Now I'm gonna start with the thing that I need to do with relative paths to embed files, and I couldn't find how to do it anywhere in the internet, and this is the part that is new to most people. Let's see.